Jazz leading by 18. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Bailey. Walter out there with MP. Then there's Kyle Filipowski.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Powell outside. Pass to connect. It's up a three. Filipowski grabs the board.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
Lakers trail by 21. Pass to connect. On the wing. Here's Peyton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. Utah with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys?
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
It's good. MP's got 44.
Oh, he's hot coming. Out of the break, 3 up, 3 down.
Powell outside. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor to the inside. It's tipped.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Filipowski passes to MP. Fades. Again, the Jazz score.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
Lakers passing it around. From deep onto the Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Bailey.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
And here's MP for 3. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 49 points in the game. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Back to Mitchell, and they get it. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Fires the 3. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Timeout called the Lakers. And the Lakers with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Powell, and James subbed in for Mitchell. Lakers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And that one's good, James.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The 3 from MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 55.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
James outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for James. Again, the Lakers.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
The Jazz have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Got that one up quick. MP's got 58.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Johnson. He has yet to score.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Miles Bridges. His last 10 games, averaging about 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Ellis, who's checked in for Peyton. Dylan Brooks comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Parks in for Dalton Connect. Jazz have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. The 3 from MP. And good. There's another.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Johnson outside. On the wing, James. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
James against MP. 3-pointers off the mark.
Pressured that shot by getting the hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
MP getting it done for the Utah Jazz. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his 3-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Antetokounmpo is out there with Brooks. Then it's Johnson. Then it's James. And it's Parks and it's small forward. That's the Laker 5.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And a wide open look for MP. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And that one's good. MP.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Johnson dishes to Brooks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
And here's MP for three. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Antetokounmpo finds Brooks. Giannis sets a screen for Brooks. The three-pointer, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Giannis against Smith. Now here's Giannis. Defense right on him. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Again, the miss by the Lakers. Utah's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Fires the 3, and another one falls.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And it's Utah's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Shoots the 3. Lakers with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson, a wide open look. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. A 3 from MP. Johnson with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
From deep, James. Utah with the rebound.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Jazz.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Brooks misses. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And here's MP for 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
There's the 3, and again, and there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that we'll never forget.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.
I got down the street, I said, oh, yes, dice, on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip down, just a fight. Fucking not if you could go out in the street, man. Oh, she won, she got too mad ass. I will love her, she got a choice. You get caught, you get high. It's not with myself, I tell you, I'm a figure shit. Because they been out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit. I dropped 30 on the school, you can see the shit. And if I get you not in love, then it's gonna be some shit. You can do what you wanna be, who you wanna spit, what you wanna be, who you wanna be. We don't start up till I get you tell me once if I miss your clothes. And some these days I'm just it'll be blessed. It's like shit ain't no
Starting at point, at 5'9" number 16, MP.
Okay.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Jazz, they're currently in 4th place and trying their best to get a better seeding.
When I look at Utah, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
They've got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they better do it quick.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Knipple out there with Griffin. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's early in at the power forward position. And for the Jazz, we've got Bailey. Walter out there with MP. Then it's Kyle Filipowski. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Knipple. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Clock at 6. Jokic, the screen. Rebounded by Bailey. MP against Griffin. From deep, MP. Brooklyn with the board. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for one.
Launches a 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
There you go, MP, show off that range.
MP's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Pass to Knipple. Here's Hurley, covered by Filipowski. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked. MP looking around. From outside the arc. Kersey pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Rebounded by Bailey.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
From deep, MP knocks down the triple. MP's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
And here's MP from outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Last time they met in Brooklyn.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Pass to Knipple. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Utah's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He scored 64 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game, and he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Bain, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
That's why I still come through. This time I'll be This time I'll be That's why I still come through. Baby, where you at? This time I'll be This time I'll be I got too many hoes.
Thomas comes in for Griffin. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. You look at the Bulls, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, right now for Utah, they're pretty much staying put. Midway through the season now, but remaining a top team. They still have time to make their move.
Now here's Jokic. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. And here's Knippel from the arc. Rebound by Bridges. Utah leading. Pass to Riley. Three, Collier. Brooklyn pulls it in. Minute 32 left to play in the first. Here's Bain. Now here's Jokic, covered by Smith. Fires the three. Thomas outside. Here's Jokic. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward, but his balance, that kind of levels the play.
Back to Thomas. 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. MP's checked in. Utah leading by 3. .34 seconds left in the first. On target from range. MP's got 12 points in the game.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Kicks it out to Bain. Here's Griffin. Yep, that one's good.
Never one to hold the ball. If Bain's shot isn't there, he just moves it.
And so MP will bring it up for the Jazz. 4-point game from the arc. Another 3 for Utah.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And here's Thomas. No made baskets yet. Shot is up. No good from the wing. MP getting it done for the Jazz. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back.
That's my mama. It's just the sandbox.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
MP is out there with Collier. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then it's Smith. And it's Riley in at the 3. The small forward. That's the group for Utah. Getting going in the second. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Guys, back to you.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Bain, no good. Jazz leading by 13. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. A nice shot by MP.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Kelly. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Thomas. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that off.
I stayed on the fuck with you. And far from my trust in you. What will you do? Will you just step out?
Defensive end.
Pass to O'Brien. Hey, expanding his range. Nails it from beyond the arc. O'Brien's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Griffin on the wing. From behind the arc. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
For my rebound, yeah.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Kelly, and Knipple subbed in for Thomas. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. And here are some point guards who have been very hot from beyond the arc this year. MP, number 1.
It's amazing. I mean, the three-point shot is so invaluable nowadays. It really helps to have a point guard, though, who can bury triples at a high clip.
And that's what makes him such a tough matchup. You can't leave him alone on the perimeter, not for a second.
Walter, he's checked in for Collier. The 3 is up. Kersey, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. From deep, Payne. The rebound by Filipowski.
How you ain't get that MP?
Driving in. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
A little exclamation point. A minute 50 left to play in the half. Pass to Knipple. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Kersey, covered by Filipowski. Here's Knipple. Jokic, the screen. 5 on the clock. Knipple, no good. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's MP from outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
MP outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
What a night for MP. He is in the zone. And look, that cylinder must be huge.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Collier, he's checked in for MP. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Inside, deflects the pass. Pass break, Utah. Here's Collier. Up and in on the layup. Collier's got his first 2 points of the night.
And I think that play tells you everything you need. No, they're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Kersey. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. Utah leading by 20. Here's Collier. Pass to Bailey. And that one is stopped right through.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Let's see if they can keep the train on the track.
And so it's Utah ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
Whoever makes it, Get it right in the beginning. You don't want to wait around while you miss the first 3 attempts.
Glad you weren't my teacher in middle school. Mr. O'Neal allowing no room for error. And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Jazz.
They've imposed their will on the glass, getting all the 50-50 balls and maybe even a few 28 balls. Love the activity. Don't just say you want to win. Prove it and get it.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. How much I'm a straight profiling?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waiting until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Jazz leading by 20. On the floor for the Nets. They've got Knipple. He's out there with Griffin. And it's Jokic in at the center position.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant. A one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and not with the regularity of
Start giving me refunds to stuff.
Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
From deep, MP knocks down the long K. MP's got 29 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Knipple. And here's Jokic. They get the rebound. Here's Kersey. No good from outside. Well, the Jazz shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Out to the wing. Here's Kersey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Brooklyn shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. So hits one and misses one at the line.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, those who worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough. So you try to build it." Back over to you, BA.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Kersey. The rebound by the Jazz.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Oh, ripped away. No good. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. The Nets have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second.
And this is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Here's MP. And again, it's Utah.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the foul Foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. Brooklyn making a switch here. Baines checked in.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Early. Now here's Baines. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Baines. Jokic has got 6.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
1:52 left in the third. MP outside. From deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Griffin. Over MP. Here's the second effort. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
And here's MP from outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Jokic has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Early. No points yet. Payne with it. 4 on the clock. Griffin outside. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Bridges.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's passed Knick legend Patrick Ewing on the all-time scoring list.
He's almost at 25,000 points. A very exclusive club. No doubt he'll get there. Controls the rebound and the putback. And that's a double-double for him now.
Oh, impeccable timing from Jokic, getting the positioning he wants and slamming the miss back in.
Here's MP. Brooklyn pulls it in.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Early. Fires in the triple. Early's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. MP getting it done for Utah. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
All I'm taking is in vain.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter is a beautiful dish, and two teammates on the same page.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got MP. He's out there with Collier, and it's Griffith in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. Pass to Riley. Back to MP. The 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic is and here's Knipple from the arc. Drills it from deep.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Griffith. Back to MP. 3-pointer. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And the Nets call time here. Kelly's checked in for Jokic.
Number 50, David Kelly.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Jacks up a three. Sure, from three-point range.
This is the kind of range Thomas has, which is why you must get out on him immediately.
MP drives in, and he makes it on the layup. MP's got 46.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Kelly. Here's Thomas, covered by MP. Here's Knipple. The rebound by Bridges. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Utah. To the left side wing. Here's Riley. Utah moving the ball around. Back to MP. This one for three. Another three for Utah.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Kelly. Soft touch off the glass. Kelly's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Thomas against MP. Knipple with the rebound.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
The three from Bain. That was no good. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. MP up top. Thomas defends. Here's Riley. Off target from outside. Well, Brooklyn's shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Thomas misses. Utah shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Here's MP. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
You gotta be ready to fight in the paint, and MP was up for it this time.
Pass to Bain. Fires the three. Kept alive. Here's Knipple. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
You love how they push the ball in every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
To the inside, Thomas. Count it.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
MP with it, and it's Thomas picking him up, and the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For the Jazz, Smith, he's checked in for Bridges, and Murray subbed in for Collier. Brooklyn with the ball. Takes a step back. Here's Griffin. Nails the wide open jumper.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Griffin against MP. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin. MP against Griffin. Here's MP. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Kersey. Pass to Knipple. Puts up a three. Drops in the three.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
MP outside. Launches a three. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. We're here with MP. Big night for your team, getting the win, and a big night for you in the class with double-digit rebounds. How does it feel?
Coach said that's what we need. Lucky for us, I'm a big, strong dude, so I was in there throwing my weight around. Give us the edge on the possession battle.
Well done, MP. Thank you so much. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.
I got it. I missed one.
This one take me off of you. This one knock me off my square. Yeah, I can't take the spot inside too well. This one too well. It's so fast, but it's moving slow. This club is so fast, we moving slow. Another day, stay on. It's gonna be the time for you. Feels good. Oh yeah. It's in everything. It's in everything. It's in everything.
Look, if you really get down to it, rebounding is all about position and anticipation. You got to analyze the trajectory of the ball and predict where it will land.
Hey, well, I do all that instinctively, but what we're really trying to figure out is when you're teaching someone to rebound, how do you teach that, coach?
Well, you know, it's about angles. You start tracking where the shots will go mentally, depending on where they're shooting. Soon, patterns emerge, and you will notice them if you're looking for them.
Hey, Coach, what are some of the attributes you see in some of the best rebounders?
Yeah, aside from what I said, it's mostly effort. Every time a shot goes up, you have to box out. You got to be strong in your lower body, and you have to be willing to fight. Maybe take a few elbows along the way.
I don't know about all that. That's a lot of work for not that much glory, Coach. Hey, but coaches notice that kind of stuff. That's why we're talking to them. So if you're a kid just starting out, being a strong rebounder is a great way to make a team.
Yeah. Fans are fans. They like dunks and no-look passes. People who know ball realize you can't win without great rebounding. That's why they say poor man gets paid.
There it is. That's quantum right there. Hey, Xander, you get that?
Yes, sir.
Woo. Coach, we can't appreciate you enough for doing this.
Of course. Thanks. Yep.
You've been fighting all your life, fighting. Sometimes I got sometimes it's